The Okanagan Lake stretches 135 kilometres in British Columbia's Okanagan Valley. At the south end of the lake is the city of Penticton, which is home to over 35 wineries. One you must check out, though, is Upper Bench Winery. It's here that Shana Miller produces delicious handcrafted cheeses, and Gavin Miller produces award-winning crisp dry whites and big bold reds from their 7-acre sustainably farmed hand-tended vineyard. Tell me a little bit about the Riesling.
The Rieslings from the Okanagan are very good. The light's so clean, the earth has only been planted for 20 years or so. So I think we've got a really freshness.
What would you recommend when it comes to matching with food?
This, fantastic with a nice East Indian curry.
Right.
One of the few grapes that actually will work with spicy food.
Okay.
Really, yeah.
What else have you got? Chardonnay?
I've got a Chardonnay. Chardonnay, again, one of our best sellers. I think of myself generally as a red wine maker, but I have to say that the whites seem to sell very well. If you think about Chardonnay, you can have anything from a Chablis, which sometimes could strip the skin off your mouth, right the way through to one of those big Australian or Californian heavily oaked Chardonnays. I wanted to be somewhere in the middle. We only put 50% of the Chardonnay in oak for 3 months, so not very long. And when it goes into brand new oak, so very, very clean oak.
Okay, yeah.
So none of that mustiness you might get.
And Merlot?
Merlot, yeah. I've made more Merlot, way more Merlot than any other wine in my life. This one actually purely from my own vineyard here on Upper Bench.
And Pinots. I've been to places like New Zealand and France where they're producing world class. Obviously, it's considered to be the best Pinots in the world. But certainly there's something happening here in the Okanagan because there are a number of wine producers now producing world class Pinots, aren't they?
I think we have just a phenomenal growing area. To be honest, it's all about farming. I call myself a winemaker, I am, but really we're wine growers.
Yeah. All of Upper Bench's grapes come from the mature vines on site. There are 7 varieties, naturally farmed and hand-tended in the vineyard. Gavin's passion for the vineyard and quality wines is expressed through his signature, hands-off, minimalist winemaking approach. He's known in the industry for his Bordeaux-style reds and has a distinct way of showcasing a wine's innate varietal character. This shines through in his wines as each variety at Upper Bench literally expresses its roots. Now, the region's fast developing a reputation as a world-class Pinot Noir producer. It was once the exclusive domain of the French. And then the Kiwis came along and did it pretty well. But thanks to the incredible environment here, the lovely hot summers and dry climate, the beautiful soils and the amazing crystal clear water, they're producing a Pinot Noir that's really shaking the tree. That's really world class. It's not just about the wine. Gavin's wife, cheesemaker Shana Miller, is producing handcrafted artisan cheese, which goes perfect with your wine. Tell me about the cheeses you're producing at the moment.
We're making a brie-style cheese. We're making wash rinds, and we do 2 blues. We do a soft blue called Grey Baby. He's like soft like a brie, but blue on the outside. And then we have probably our most famous is our King Cole blue cheese.
King Cole is my favourite by a long way.
Okay.
And there's quite a sentimental story behind King Cole, right?
It is. It's actually named after my dad. My dad's mum was a king, and my dad's dad was a Cole, so I put the 2 names together. And my dad has as much personality as that cheese does. He was full of personality, so it's a great memory to have.
A constant sentimental reminder. It's kind of got a bit of a salty tang to it. Is that the right way to describe it?
Yeah.
It's very, very good. What else would you match it with as far as a wine goes?
We actually, with the wine, I would go with a Merlot.
Yeah. So when it comes to the cheeses and the platters, people can now come and sit out here on the patio, relax, sit back, or have a pizza, right?
Yes, and our pizzas have our cheese on them.
I was about to say.
Yes. Daniel, our chef, has incorporated every one of our cheeses on a pizza somehow, so it's great.
I love a good cheese pizza. And when it's quality cheese like this, hey, you can't go wrong. Sitting back on the patio, soaking up the sun, taking in the spectacular scenery, and enjoying a sensational platter of cheese and a brilliant glass of Pinot Noir. This is about as good as it gets. This is what Upper Bench Winery and Creamery are all about, is bringing you in, giving you an experience you'll never forget. Isn't it time you visited the Okanagan?